News traveled fast. Jesus was back in Capernaum. By morning, a crowd had filled the house where he was staying. People squeezed into every space, blocking the doorway and windows, hanging on to every word he spoke. His teachings carried power and peace unlike anything the people had ever heard. Among them were Pharisees and teachers of the law, watching closely, hoping to catch him in a mistake. In another part of town, a paralyzed man lay on a mat. He couldn't move, couldn't walk, but he had something many others didn't for incredible friends. These men had heard of Jesus too. They believed if they could just get their friend to him, a miracle could happen. Together, they lifted their friend and carried him through the winding streets of Capernaum, only to arrive and find the house packed, with no way in. But they didn't give up. They climbed onto the flat roof, carrying their friend with them. With bare hands and determination, they began digging through the roof. Dirt and straw fell inside the house as the crowd looked up in confusion. Then, slowly, the mat holding the paralyzed man was lowered right in front of Jesus. Everyone watched. What would Jesus do? He looked at the man, then at the four friends peering down from the roof. He saw their faith, not just hope, but bold, active faith. Then he said something unexpected. "Son, your sins are forgiven." A ripple went through the room. The religious leaders were outraged, silently accusing Jesus of blasphemy. Only God can forgive sins, they thought. Jesus, knowing their thoughts, turned to them. "Why are you thinking these things? Which is easier, to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Get up and walk'?" Then, turning back to the man, he said, "Get up, take your mat, and go home." Silence. Then movement. The man sat up, then stood. Legs that hadn't moved in, who knows how long now, supported his weight. He rolled up his mat and walked out the door as the crowd parted in awe. Shouts of praise filled the house. People were stunned. "We've never seen anything like this," someone cried. But Jesus had done more than heal a man's body. He had healed his soul. He had seen faith and honored it with forgiveness and restoration. The man walked home with new legs and a new heart. And the four friends? They had been more than carriers. They were heroes of faith. They didn't let a crowd or a roof stop them. Their love took action. Their faith created space for a miracle. This story isn't just about physical healing. It's about the power of faith, the courage of friendship, and the forgiveness only Jesus can give. Sometimes, we're the ones on the mat, broken, stuck, needing help. Other times, we're the friends called to carry someone else to hope. In both places, the truth remains. Jesus sees. He responds. And he still forgives and heals today. So whether you need lifting or are called to lift someone else, don't give up. Tear through whatever roof is in the way. Because on the other side of that act of faith, Jesus is waiting. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more biblical comment.